Hello, London.
Jesus Christ, you really need to get out of the house.
I really do. I also really need to wee.
Why didn't you go before we started?
don't worry.
I'm talking to you like a child.
I know, we're
Why
here
didn't
now.
you go to the toilet before we went out? You know where we've gone. There's no
This is
toilets.
our life, by the way.
Unbelievable.
We bicker all the time, don't we? Bicker. Stop. Okay, can I just say something? Mike's the noisiest person I know.
She says the woman who's just dropped a phone while recording.
You're so noisy. And then today, I literally was moving my chair, and he was like, "Shh, you're making so much noise." It's not even possible. Okay, how are you? Are you good?
I'm good, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
we're doing a show, just the two of us today, which
Yes.
we don't do a lot of anymore.
Weird,
We
isn't it?
have
We've got to
so
talk
many
to you.
guests. I know, you have to talk to me. And today's topic is the lies we tell our children.
Yeah, not just our children,
No,
or
just children
your
in
children, or
general.
everyone's children.
We walk around and lie to your children.
Yeah, we come up to your strangers' children.
To other people's children.
Did you know? Yeah, we don't. That would be quite sinister.
Actually, that would be quite fun to walk around and see like random children and then tell them actually truths. There is no Santa. To like make all
There's
these
someone
kids
now driving
crying
this
in
is
the
the show with their
playground.
kids.
Yeah.
And you've now ruined
Oh
that.
no! Oh god, there is a Santa.
There is a
Oh
Santa.
my God,
It's a
that was a joke.
magical person.
I'm going to put a
lives in
warning
the
to
North
this
Pole.
show now
Yeah.
to say trigger warning.
Do not listen to the children.
Wait, trigger warning.
Santa news. Yeah,
Santa news.
exactly. Next week, Tooth Fairy news. Yeah.
Yes, so I asked listeners and followers to send in, their best examples of the lies they tell their children. And we got some extraordinary examples, and I've made a list. Yes, and we will read some of those examples. But I just wanted to ask you, do you remember any kind of good one that you did?
I mean, the first one that popped into my head actually
on,
was
then.
my mate Steve. I'm sure he won't mind me telling this story. His kids are old enough now. Maybe he's told them. I mean, and they certainly don't listen to this show.
Oh, God.
He told me years ago when the kids were quite young, he took them to one of those sort of some Disney on Ice type. I don't think it was Disney on Ice. It was something much low quality than that. But it was some big event at Wembley Arena, and he was sitting there screaming kids. He said it was awful. And it got to the interval, and he said, "Come on, let's go." And they were like, "What?" He goes, "That's the end of the show." "Oh, but people, no, there's another show. That's the end of the show." And he lied and said the interval was the end, just so he could get out.
Amazing. That you see, I call that like good parenting. You know, good. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of big lies. Big lies. I definitely lied when they were younger. It was so fun when they believed us when we would eat snacks. And then they'd go, "What you eating?" And you'd go like pepper, or just so you'd say like stuff was spicy.
Still say it. Still do it.
No, but they don't believe us anymore now. Do they?
Oh, really?
Oh,
I
God,
think,
that's
well, I think
actually
our youngest
concerning.
still, can I have some of that? No, it's spicy, won't like it. But it's chocolate. Yeah, it's a new spicy chocolate from Peru.
chili in
It's got chili in it. You won't like it. You can't eat it. Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
As I have my 5th bar.
Yes. So a few examples. So someone who sent in and said they lied to their kids and said they don't sell replacement batteries for a toy to avoid getting to get rid of the toy, basically.
Oh.
So once the toy's batteries run out, they just said sorry. It's like
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's really sad. That's awful.
No,
That's
but-
awful.
Okay, can I just take you
It
back
must
to
have
the
been a very
time?
annoying toy.
Yes, exactly. Can I take you back to the time when the kids had those toddler toys that made this? Oh, come
God,
on.
that piano. and
Yeah,
all
it's
the
so
noise.
annoying. I have sympathy
Very
for the
true.
parent who said
Yeah,
that
yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
get batteries for it. I told my son, who is scared of clowns, that the ice cream truck are the ice cream trucks are driven by clowns.
He heard the music and sprinted to his room every time. Oh, that is shocking. What's going to happen to your relationship the day he finds out that all those years have been to get ice cream? That's hilarious.
That's a really good one.
Oh, that should be in a film.
That is so good.
Wow.
I've heard other people lie, because in my confession book, there's been a few confessions regarding ice cream bans.
Well, that should go in, hopefully, the
Totally.
second
Yeah,
version
second
too.
edition. But totally.
Wow.
So about people saying when the music, it means that it's run out of ice cream, like different things.
I'm reading the next
Go
one.
on.
The next one, excuse to his kid. "Oh, no, this isn't Coke. It's just black water and you wouldn't like it."
Oh my God.
Black water.
Classic.
That's very funny.
Or just saying things are alcohol or they have caffeine in them when they don't. I tell my kids when the ice cream truck plays its tune, it's run out of ice cream. Didn't I just say that?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That confession is in my book. But yes, exactly. Ice cream truck is a big one. Another one. I was told that every person gets 10,000 words per month. If you reach the limit, then you couldn't carry on speaking. Wow, till the next month. You know, we have one child that would be a really good... We should have established this years ago.
A month, she just does that in a day.
Yes.
Yeah.
When my daughter was 3, I used to tell her the park had closing hours. Oh, that's a good one.
My dad said that Pulp Fiction was a documentary about oranges, so I wouldn't want to watch it. Wow.
Wow. See, this is genius.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like those ones, telling people pretending what films are about. Because when they're older and they because let's watch Pulp Fiction. Why would I watch something about oranges for?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
It's about oranges. It's about what? That would be very, very embarrassing.
No, but do you know that there are some parents who cut out like sad endings of movies? So I've heard.
What? How do they cut them out? Just turn the telly off?
Turn it. Says that's it. It's the end.
No.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
Well, you're pretty good on the old fast forward.
I know, but so some kids, some people I know grew up and then watched a movie and then got what, and then realized that it had a sad ending. I had something else to say now, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, yes, I like this one. This one, again, parenting hack. So good, right? I tell my kids who can't read yet that signs in stores say no arguing or no whining.
That's good.
Genius.
I like that one.
That is genius.
Going back to food, we got our daughter to eat fish by calling it Argentinian chicken.
Yeah.
Argentinian chicken.
But we had that phase, don't you remember?
Did we?
Yes, when the kids were younger.
Oh, yes.
Called everything chicken. Everything was chicken, and they ate it. Yeah. Oh, somebody said you're allergic to McDonald's or Oreos or fruit punch. So just, why? Making up allergies.
Well, this is a bit like some kind of third world country. Where's it gone? It's gone now. My mum tells my sister the internet lady turns the internet off at 6 p.m. every night. At 6 p.m. every night, the internet is switched off.
I just feel like we should have...
Great idea. I like that one.
I feel like we should have started telling all these lies years ago. How do you feel in general about lying to children? Is it morally wrong?
I don't think so. I revel in it.
But no. But can I just say, I wonder what an expert would say on this topic. Sadly, we don't have an expert on this show. But in general, I'm just saying, the idea of you never lie, that is a lie by itself.
Yeah.
That is a lie by itself.
We
all lie, and sometimes, can I just be other and say, sometimes it's necessary to lie.
No, if it's for a good thing, this is a prime example. If it's a good thing, and you think by doing it, it's going to make your kid better. When my 3-year-old's fish died, I took her to the pet section of Walmart, pointed to a similar fish, and said, "What's Troy doing here? Come on, Troy, we're taking you back home." And just got us the fish and said that was the same fish. Who'd obviously gone to Walmart for a shopping spree and managed to get stuck in another tank. But that's lovely. That's a lovely lie. How's that hurt anyone? Lie?
It's true. But then, there'll be people who will say now, yeah, but you're not really teaching your child. You missed the opportunity to teach your kid about death. But I'm thinking they'll learn about death. Right? At some point.
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
Certainly when they die themselves. Yeah.
No, but I don't know. But I do think sometimes it is right to lie. I want to hear what people who are listening to the show think about this. Message us and let us know. Yeah, message us, by the way, to our new Instagram page, Till Death Do Us Pod, because it is so tiny, that page still, that we actually will see your DM.
That'd be lovely.
Yes.
Please do. This is one that kind of we can resonate with.
Go on.
I told my daughter the tooth fairy was delayed by Hurricane Sandy after forgetting her dollars several nights in a row.
Oh, no.
Since then, the tooth fairy has been subject to ice storms, heavy cloud cover, and heat stroke. She's super flaky. I think that's very good, because that's one all parents can resonate. Have you got any cash on you? Who carries cash anymore? Got any cash for the No, I haven't got.
But we've done that. We've massaged the truth around the tooth fairy many.
The tooth fairy's been very late in our house.
Well, but because they stay up, and one of our daughters, she's a very light sleeper, so. if I kiss her in the night, she's awake, you know. So to get
Don't kiss her.
the bloody
Yeah.
tooth out of the pillow is mission impossible. So we decided at some point, and I don't understand how they didn't question this at some point, that the tooth fairy doesn't necessarily have to come at night. She comes whenever. So she started coming during the day in the most random times, right?
There was actually names.
Yeah.
Should I be name checking people?
Yeah,
I do apologise.
some of these are from the internet, so
These are people. No, these clearly got
they've
names of
taken-
people who.
yeah.
We've seen them.
Some of them are from
Jessica. That was Jessica who sent to the Tooth Fairy one. Thank you. Brittany writes in. I told my. It's funny. What? She says, I'm laughing. That's a response to something which is funny. I told my 5-year-old she couldn't eat cake 30 minutes before bed or she would get nightmares.
Wow.
Now, every time she eats cake, she asks, what time is it?
Oh,
That's lovely.
do you think
Thank
that?
you, Brittany.
But do you know, like, as a child, like, were you told any lies as a child that you for years thought were true and then realized they were not true? Because I can immediately think of one.
Go on.
I was told very, very early on that I shouldn't bite my nails because if I bite my nails, I'll get a massive nail growing inside my stomach. Or the other thing I was told was that the nail pieces would go in my veins and kill me. I believed it.
You are kidding me.
No.
Really?
Yeah, I believed it.
I mean, I believe the one, I think most kids get that one. If you eat a apple pip,
Yeah.
you'll grow a small apple pip
apple
inside,
tree.
apple tree inside you.
Will grow inside.
Yeah, I only found out recently that's not true.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is a lovely one. Katie, thank you very much. I have a 5-year-old, 7-year-old and 8-year-old stepdaughter convinced the smoke detectors are actually Santa cams.
Wow.
He's always watching in every room.
It's quite creepy, though, to think that.
Oh, I
you
think
know?
that's genius.
To think that there's
Just for a month before Christmas,
some
Santa's watching.
sort of man is watching
That's-
your every move. It's quite like quite disturbing, you know.
Oh, it's Santa.
Yeah, it was quite disturbing. Well, I have another one. When I was little, my dad had this kind of a car that had, you know, to open your boot. Anyway, there was a little button, and it was like a yellow button in the car, and it was in the glove compartment. And I think it had to do. I actually don't know what the button was for, but for years he told us that it made the car fly and that we should never press that button because it will make the car fly. And we believed him. I think what gets to me a little bit sometimes is like that kids will believe anything, you know?
Yeah.
They'll believe anything. Now that our children are a bit older, so my eldest is 10 and then the twins are 8, sometimes I will lie, but as a joke, and then be shocked that they believed me and go, I'm joking.
I've noticed that this week,
yeah.
actually.
And they believe
That's
me. And I'm
lovely.
like, oh,
The
it's
innocence.
so sweet. The innocence.
It's a beautiful, beautiful thing that we're shattering.
We're shattering it.
You know,
I know.
it's very, very sweet.
Now
isn't it?
I feel guilty.
Yeah, here's one from Alyssa. Hi, Alyssa. We tell our son he'll have to drive a little smart car if he doesn't eat his vegetables because he'll be too little for a big car. That's quite good. I mean, I like because we all go. You won't grow until you eat your veg. But to give it some context,
Yes.
you'll be in a little car and you're kind of a big car. To give it something they really want, I think it's a very, very good idea.
It is.
Yeah, thanks,
It
Alyssa.
is.
That's a good one.
Wow.
I might use that one.
Yes, that's so funny. Yeah. Well, anyway, lies to kids. I think we've established that we all lie to kids.
I think this show is
Yeah.
almost like a preview, a taster, because now you've heard this, I think send some more in.
Yeah, let us know.
This is a very good topic.
But also, if I'm being really honest, the reason why, again, we wanted to do a parenting show is because we are very big in the parenting section on
Estonia, I think,
podcasts.
Estonia, massive.
Yeah,
Big in
charts.
Estonia.
Bizarrely,
I think most parents in Estonia haven't not listened to this show. Most people in Estonia will get their parenting tips
from
us.
us. Oh God,
Yeah.
that's a really scary thought. But thank you so much for listening. It was a short one today, we know, but there's longer shows coming up. So
There are some biggies
coming up. But if you don't follow us on Instagram, please do at Till Death Do Us Pod.
And leave a review.
Yes, and please
on
leave a review.
iTunes.
Yes.
Spotify, iTunes. Those
Everywhere.
places
I don't know.
where
Yeah,
you get this
everywhere you can
podcast.
get a podcast. And that is all. Bye,
Thank you. Have a
everybody.
great week.
Have a
Bye-bye.
great week.